DK Mythic Plus Talent Guide. Blood DK talents are all about synergy. They work together to make a strong class into a juggernaut of a tank. The main DK tree is filled with goodies. Among these talents, Death Knights get into much of their utility, which gives us options for any situation. Let's start with the left side of the tree. Here we will find our interrupt, Mind Freeze, which is a mandatory talent not only for the interrupt, but to go further down the tree. Looking at the next talent that is pivotal in Mythic Plus, we have Blinding Sleep directly below Mind Freeze. This ability is a frontal blind ability that you can use to interrupt spells and abilities that might otherwise be uninterruptible. Next we have Icebound Fortitude. Pretty straightforward 30% damage reduction with the added benefit of making you immune to stuns. It can also be cast to get you out of a stun if you get hit by one. Continue on down the left side until you get Empowered Rune Weapon, which has synergy with a few of the Blood Tree talents, but we'll get into that later. Going down the middle of the tree is a short journey. We take Anti-Magic Shield and Veteran of the Third War. And AMS has been a DK staple since forever, and Veteran of the Third War gives us 20% stamina when you put 2 points in it, because who doesn't want to flex their hit points? After that, we move on down the right side of the tree, and the first significant choice you have is between Death's Reach and Grip of the Dead. This is a personal choice on how you want to play your DK. I go with Grip of the Dead as I like having the ability to use D&D to kite with. The next big thing for DKs is Death's Echo. This is an extremely powerful talent. It gives Death's Advance, Death and Decay, and Death Grip an additional charge. Having an extra charge of these abilities gives you so many options it should be baseline. Lastly, move your way down to Abomination Limb for some slappy hands action. Moving to the Blood Tree is where we start seeing a ton of synergies come together to give us our power. Dancing Rune Weapon is a no-brainer, and with it you will want to take Insatiable Blade and Tombstone. This allows you to roughly halve the effective cooldown of DRW. Blood DKs have been turned into a paladin of sorts in Dragonflight. Paladins have Consecration, and we have Death and Decay. Along with D&D, we want to take Unholy Ground, Rapid Decomposition, Sanguine Ground, and Shattering Bone. This may seem like a lot, but since we stand in our D&D as much as possible, these talents buff our Death and Decay to give us bonus haste, damage on everything, and triple damage from Shattering Bone. The aforementioned Death's Echo also allows significantly higher uptime on our Death and Decay. Being a DK, you know that Death Strike is what makes us a healer's best friend. Because of that, we want to take Improved Death Strike, Ossuary, Heartbreaker, and, from the Death Knight tree, Empowered Rune Weapon. These will provide more throughput in the form of cost reduction on Death Strike, allowing you to heal more and make your healers even that much happier. There you have it, the Mythic Plus Blood DK talents setup. There's a link in the description, and y'all have a great day.